What's up, everybody? This is Sam from BMW Motorcycles of Walnut Creek, and this is the all-new 2017 BMW R1200GS Rally Edition. Now, we've ordered this bike with the premium package, but we have it set up with the comfort kit, and the comfort kit is going to make it similar to a 1200GS in regards to the height of the windshield, adding the passenger seat, adding the center stand to the bike. But this Rally is targeted at the off-road enthusiast. This bike is going to be something that is kind of in between the standard R1200GS and the R1200GS Adventure, just lending itself more to being off-road. The Rally Edition has a new sports suspension option, which again is going to give off-road riders an advantage with more adjustability of the suspension depending on the conditions. I'm pretty excited about this bike because the unit that we're riding here, this is a low chassis version, and for some of us vertically challenged guys, this allows us to get more of our feet on the ground. I'm actually riding the bike with the low seat in the taller position, and it feels very good. Nice seat to foot peg, and also seat to handlebar ergonomics. Feels very nice. Now, this bike is equipped with the premium package, like we said. That's going to include heated hand grips, onboard computer, cruise control, Ride Modes Pro, electronic suspension adjustment, the Gear Shift Assist Pro, which allows for the clutchless upshifts as well as clutchless downshifts. Now, you can still use the clutch if you decide to, but it's rather convenient to have the option. And one of my favorite things about the 1200GS is the level of comfort that you have on this bike. Very comfortable motorcycle. Adjustable suspension. And you know, right now we're riding in the dynamic mode, which is one of the riding modes. But let's take a peek at the suspension. And this is equipped with their new dynamic ESA. So you basically choose between the road option or dynamic, and road would be for regular riding, your average surfaces, day-to-day stuff, and dynamic would be used where the road surface is optimized, or more of a perfect road condition. And I'll tell you right now, the suspension feels fantastic. I'm riding in the normal road mode of the dynamic electronic suspension adjustment, and it feels very good, very compliant. I feel like I'm getting a good amount of feedback from the road. And there was that Gear Shift Assist Pro, second to third and third to fourth. Feels great. We've got the adjustable windshield on this bike, and I've noticed that, you know, just a 1-inch change can make a world of difference in the amount of wind noise you're experiencing. And the 1200GS, this was the bike that set the bar in the dual sport or on and off road format of motorcycles. And I think they've done a fine job. With BMW, I really feel like you get the package deal on this bike. It's such a well-rounded machine. This bike does have the new ABS Pro feature, which is the lean sensitive ABS system. So if you are in a turn and for some reason you have to get aggressive with the brakes, the bike is going to try to keep its line as opposed to standing up in the turn. Now, I understand for 2017, the R1200GS is coming equipped with their new brake light feature, which is an inertia activated brake light. So as we roll off the throttle, it should be signaling the traffic behind us to let them know that we are slowing down by the application of the brake light, although we're not pressing any of the brakes. I could see this being a neat feature simply because of the fact that motorcycles can compression brake rather quickly, and if we have a passenger, or not a passenger, but if we have somebody following too close behind, not paying attention, that would give us a better chance of them realizing that we are slowing down and for them to keep adequate following distance. I know a lot of folks really fell in love with the blue frame on this bike, and the frame really pops. It looks good, just catches your eye at a glance, and you find yourself doing a double take. Now we've got the same engine as the previous model, the 2016, so this is going to be the water-cooled 1200cc opposed twin, producing 125 horsepower and 92 foot-pounds of torque. Definitely one of my favorite bikes. Other special features for the Rally model, aside from the blue frame, we've got the gold brake calipers as well. They're very nice. Brembos, to be exact. Excellent stopping power on this BMW. Falls right in line with all the other bikes BMW produces. Now, the 1200GS handles like a dream. It kind of allows you to just concentrate on the road and what's actually going on, because the bike is so user-friendly and so easy to ride. Very responsive throttle. And, you know, for some folks, or, you know, depending on the conditions, you might want to have more of a forgiving throttle, and the Ride Modes Pro definitely allows for that. You also have your rain mode and road mode. Now in the rain mode, the throttle is going to be a bit more forgiving. Your traction control and ABS sensitivities are going to be at their maximum. When we move into road, the throttle becomes direct, and your ABS and traction control sensitivities are lessened a bit based on the conditions. And then in the dynamic mode, you're going to have optimum throttle response, and your ABS and traction control sensitivities will be set lower, allowing for a bit more spirited riding. Another one of the new features is going to be hill start control, which it can be pretty handy at times. If you're on enough of a grade in town, by applying the front brake, the bike is going to hold itself in that position, allowing you time to modulate the clutch and throttle to take off. But I could really see this coming in handy in the off-road situations, where you may be on a dramatic grade with minimum traction, and just being able to pull that front brake and have the bike hold you there, giving you time to modulate in those conditions, it just sounds like it's worth its weight in gold at that point. I'm going to go ahead and switch it into the dynamic suspension mode to see if I could really feel a difference here. So it actually feels like the suspension is stiffened up a little bit, a little more feedback. You know, you can feel the bumps in the road a little better, but it's not anything, it's not jarring. It's not anything too rough. I'll tell you the truth, even if this thing never saw the dirt, it is an amazing street bike to ride. And you feel like you could turn on a dime with this bike. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed that short ride on the 2017 R1200GS Rally Edition. I know I enjoyed it, and can't wait to hear what you folks think. Bye-bye.